And we got Bananas in chat from Ollie95XZ and Music's Live. Schwam What a Firm. Surprise Tolpa. Roman Empire II. I Love Cats. Miyataki. Betty Bagdaggy. Bagdaggy. Jeez, I got the letters the wrong way around. Thank you for all the bananas in chat, peeps. Greatly appreciate it. It means that we're live on the twitch.tv/Asuma. And Cuplex is in chat saying, well, you can't resub on mobile. No worries, Cuplex. I'm glad you're here. We need you to help me with the mods. We did this last stream, Cuplex. We made an amazing thing. It's a self-sufficient producer of tiny dry rubber. You're proud. I know you're very proud of me, Cuplex. I did good, didn't I? Hello, Asuma in chat. How are y'all? Says Sveniki. I'm good. I hope everyone in chat is good. Peeps, pre-release 7 came out. I decided what I would do is stream. It's going to be a little bit shorter than usual because then I'll have to work on the pre-release. So I will make a video after doing the stream about the pre-release. But yes, I figured what often happens is it comes out, I'm around, I investigate, I make the video, and then later on people find some stuff that have just not been mentioned at all. And so I then go, oh, there was more stuff in it, so I'm going to wait this time. So Alio99 is here, resubscribing for 8 months in a row, saying, yo X, it doesn't feel like 8 months since I started watching, haha. Time flies by, you'll find, especially when you're watching some derpage. Makes the time pass quickly, it does. Thank you for your resubscribe, appreciate it. Morgan Corn is here, resubscribing for 5 months in a row, saying, I'm a fool, you're a fool, 5 months, ain't that cool? I think it's pretty cool, I think 5 months is amazing, it's better than 4 months, jeez. Melody Howard, do you know what's better than 5 months? 7 months. Melody Howard is here resubscribing, saying I've always enjoyed watching you play modded. It helps me learn some mods. You learn from me. That's kind of ridiculous because I'm terrible at modded Minecraft, but okay. If you learn, that's possibly actually kind of bad. I don't know. You might be learning to be a derp like me. I had an idea. What if this thing... Oh dear. Oh, excuse me, coughing fit. What if this thing had an item filter? Gather anything. Gathering trees. Gathering plants. What if it can gather a particular part of a plant? I was going to go up to the surface for this next bit, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do some of that. We're going to dig out the space down here for our next experiment. We're going to build, well, we're going to grow a tree and then see if we can just take... Oh, plant. Damn it, I've got to open that now, haven't I? Peeps, do I have to open the chance cube? Is it the rules? This song is so whimsical, says Tuxedo Cat. I like this song, it's a good song. Are you playing single player, says Master Killer. No, we're playing on the Foolcraft server, as evidence of Rendog typing in chat just a second ago. Open it, X. People are saying, let's do the experiment first, then we'll open it. Alright, so we're going to get a piece of dirt. And then we're going to put a tree sapling on it. So we'll need some bone meal. I should put some of this in here. This is what this chest is for. Bones, very good. Dirt, I see it, and saplings. Let's go ahead and throw down this thing over here. Stand about there, bam, and get rid of that thing. And it didn't give us anything. What a meanie. And that didn't vein mine. Oh. Why is it not vein mining? Okay, maybe the server is having a boo-boo. Peeps, I think the server's having a boo-boo. The server is having a boo-boo. This, my friends, is unacceptable. Ava Gaming says, open it, X. We will do soon. Legendary Scar is here, resubscribing for 15 months in a row, saying, hey, X, playing modern Skyblock free while watching your stream. The questing system is really nice. Teaches you the basics of mods. You should try it. I believe we did. I believe we played one of those modern Skyblocks. And it didn't teach me too much, other than something. Cuplex says, X, please read Discord message. I sent you a diagram. Cuplex, Discord is closed at the moment. And that is me sipping on a delicious cup of hot tea. Deliciousness. Why are my bones floating around? What happened over here? Can I get my things back? That is the question. Hi, I tried to place down some dirt. It seems to have disappeared. The dirt is no longer in my... This is unacceptable behaviour, server. Why have you done such a thing to me? Let's... My dirt's gone! It's robbed me of 12 dirt. I feel like I'm owed 12 dirt now. Luckily for us, it's dirt and not something ridiculously expensive. Now there's water in my base. Jeez. That wasn't part of the plan. Ah. Probably drowning my little bonsai trees, aren't you? Ugh! Why am I falling? I thought I was in water. One for you, and... Oh, we've got to go over here. Bam. Right. And now, I guess, we can plant a tree. Ugh. The water is making it immensely laggy. Why have you not disappeared? Why has it not disappeared? Amazing Human says, what is your favourite kind of tea? I'd say at the moment, probably every day. Every day is my favourite. Did that stop it? Apparently not. No. Now you've been stopped. Very good. Randy Nicole is here. Number 2002. Throwing some bits of me, saying, goal, 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 goal. Fill up that bit jar. Oh, yeah. I don't actually have a bit jar, but I appreciate you trying to fill it up. Thank you for the bits, Randy. Is a tip jar something that we need? I don't know. I often go and browse and look at those little extensions and overlays, and I'm not really sure like what I should pick or what they're going to do in the stream, what they're going to bring to it. Never too sure. We'll take one of these plum saplings, plop it down over here. We're going to put a torch nearby, just because. I hope this thing actually grows. I don't want to waste this bone meal. It might be important to me. Okay, it did. Thank goodness. Now, here's the tricky part. If we go back over to... Now, why is there a zombie stealing my crops? These are not your crops, young man. Young dead man, I think. Is that how this works? So in here, we had an upgrade, didn't we? We took the upgrade out. So it gathered some rice. I mean, that's fine. Can you gather... where are you? Can you gather the crops hanging off a tree? I got a feeling it won't. Technically it's... Oh, do you know what? We also need a battery. And we had a battery and we were moving it around. Where is it now? Is it over here? It's over here, I remember. Very little juice left. Let's put you there. Okay, it seems to be working. I kind of was hoping it wouldn't work like that. Okay, that is a harvestable plum. You don't have an upgrade. Gather anything, show working it. It doesn't do it, does it? Ah. Yep, it doesn't harvest like that. And it doesn't have a filter. That is so unfortunate. So we're not going to be using it that way. WM Fawn says, someone tell Asuma that the Hermitron halls are complete on Let's Play Minecraft together and he should like totally come on and make his plot. Fawn, I have ceased from playing vanilla Minecraft for the meantime until until 1.13 is out. Tuxedo Cat says, X, fart. I've never been commanded to fart before. It's a very strange thing. Cuplex says, you're forgetting about farting to grow a tree. Well, now I've read Cuplex messages, it makes sense. Yes, I could have farted instead of using bone meal. If you've just tuned in, I can't even be bothered to explain why I should have farted. Jeez, forget it. I'm going to drink some more tea. X, can you focus on one thing? Work on passive power generation. That's my plan. I was about to ask you about that. I just wanted to do this experiment. Jeez, hands in the air, leave me alone, okay? I was only wanting to do a little experiment. No need to get all hostile and aggressive. Nah, I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Roman Empire says fart on the tree. No, you fart to make the tree grow. Never mind. Forget the farting. Passive form of power. Power should it be? Survival generators. Since I don't think we're going to farm from our trees, we're probably going to farm trees like this. So we should put them all into one big storage area, and then have something suck the items it needs out of it and put them into survival generators or something similar. That's my thinking at the moment. What does Cuplet... I mean, now they've got full sets of diamond... That's not diamond, that's iron. But I don't appreciate... You're wrecking me butt! How are you wrecking me butt? Hang on, we gotta stand back. This guy's a meanie. He's a meanie. I've got to eat. Eat quickly now. And quicker than that. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're a tough one. I played this game before. I know how to deal with you. Okay. We showed that sucker, didn't we? We showed that sucker. Well, you need to construct additional pylons. What pylons and water wheels? Wait, that was a StarCraft joke. The pylons. What about water wheels? I thought we were just using some generators, man. The bonsai plants can output into storage drawers, says Pyro Burnham. I'm sure they can. I'm not sure if that's what I want to use, though. We'll see what Cuplex says. I Love Cats is here throwing some bits at me, saying, X, why did you start streaming so early? I mean, I started streaming half an hour earlier than yesterday. Jeez. Anita and I have our 24-month resub today, but it's later in the evening, because that's when you stream back then. And now we'll wait till your next stream. So rude of you, jeez. I'm such a rude streamer. How dare I stream at a time that's inappropriate to a certain individual in my audience? I am just a horrible human being. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I'm going to hang my head in shame now. I'm sorry, Mr. Katz. Sorry I didn't stream at the exact time that you wanted me to. I'll consider that for next time. I'll ask for your permission. I'll say, please, sir, can I stream now? Anita in chat says, horrible! Horrible person. Cuplex says, generators are not passive. Bonsais are slow. Water wheels will make you free power. Well, geez, I just wanted to use the bonsai power to make the stuff grow. And I don't know how to make water wheels. So, oh, you're running again. That's very strange because... Does it run out of power? Tuxedo Cat says, guess you guys will have to be 1 year subs for another day. Oh, yeah, Diamond Faces. Jeez. You're finally there. You're in the Diamond Face Club. Almost. Almost. Not Diamond Faces yet. I think what we were stuck on was how to get items in here and how to get the power out. Don't water wheels need the coke oven career set side quest, says, whoa, that's... I don't even know what that is. The internal power full, the generator stops not to waste fuel, says Ollie. Yes, but it turns itself back on every so often, it seems. I mean, it's doing something right now, right? Cuplex says, oh well, don't do that then. I mean, I don't know what I should do at this point, but I was going to do something simple, I thought. Oh, these guys keep wandering into the base. Don't ya? Bunch of zombies. Bunch of undead fools. So what kind of cables do we have? We used a flux duct thing, didn't we? So that one is for moving something. Oh, there you go. Transfer RF, redstone flux. That's why it's called a flux duct. Let's go check out more thermal dynamics. So, does it also move items? I believe there is an item duct. There you go, item duct. So that one there. Item duct. Does it work with regular glass? Oh, I missed it. So we've got to do Ender IO, which I wanted to avoid this time. Neil says, you're such a bad host. The zombies wanted some tea. They came to chat. Item duct peoples are playing. Duct. There's a T in the end of that word. Is there any other type of thing? Fuse quartz. See, it goes through all the colours, which is the problem, if you want to know what the other thing is. We'll get there eventually. Hardened copper glass, hardened tin. Right, so an induction smelter with hardened... Ah, there's a lot of stuff here. Hardened glass is made from... Hardened glass? That's confusing. So it's in this mod. Hardened glass? Hardened copper glass. Ollie95 says, JEI tip, if you are not sure if a recipe accepts another item, instead the one shown, however, over the item and look at the last entry, it should say something. If you're not sure what a recipe accepts another item instead of the one shown, however, over the item and look at the last entry. Any block glass hardened. Maybe I can type that here. No, that's... Huh. Hardened glass. That's really confusing. Maybe I'm supposed to be looking here. Obsidian dust. Pulverized lead. That sounds like the way to make it. Okay, I kept looking at the wrong bit. So now we've got to make an induction smelter. And we've got to make a pulverizer, I'm guessing. Got to make our thermal machines now if we're going to use those pipes. Although, I only wanted to find out if they could go together, which means we might not be able to. X, just make an ender pearl, says Cuplet. How do I don't even know how to make an ender pearl, jeez. So we need some tin or something. Hey, this right here is kind of redundant. Soon we're going to be smelting with power. Put in our machines there, I think. So we need some tin. And might as well smelt some more of that. They can go together, says Pyroburnium. Okay, cool. So we'll probably use those ones together. That sounds like a good idea. We've got charcoal up here again. And bam, we got a noise in the air. It's Mr. Iloof Cats throwing bits at me, doing cheers, saying Shishwama Lama Bim Bam. Shishwama Lama Bim Bam. Always wanted to hear you say that. That's a strange thing for you to want me to hear me say and sound, and that, well, I just butchered my own sentence there. It didn't make any sense, did it? Shishwama Lama Bim Bam. That's our word of the day, peeps. What does it mean? Nobody knows. Thank you for the bits as always, cats. Appreciate it. Princess Sheep says time for more tea. I believe so. I believe so. Cublet says X, I'm trying to get you the storage system. Remember the Philosopher's Stone a few streams ago? Hunt for the Ender Pearl to use a Philosopher's Stone to craft an Ender Pearl out of iron. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I find those any item for nothing mods, they can quickly suck the fun out of playing. So I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to go down that road. It kind of ruined Hermit Skies for me a little bit, just being able to transpose any item. Then it was like, oh, what's the point? What are we doing here? We need to make a pulverizer, and then the other thing. Was it induction smelter? I believe it was. Right, those are the two things we're making. So 2 machine frames, which means we need 8 tin. I do not, ladies and gentlemen, don't have enough tin. Now where do we find... Oh, ladies and gentlemen, do have enough tin. We just got to be patient. We just need 2 more ingots and we got what we need. That's your name! Shishwamalam a Bim Bam. Jeez, you're a derp, says Iloof Cats. Sure, that's my name. Sure. I thought it was Satsuma. Who remembers the Satsuma verse? I can't find that image on my computer. It makes me very sad that I can't find it. Oh, I was supposed to tweet out pictures of whales. And I completely forgot. Let's write that in my notes list for later when I make the snapshot video. I'm looking for iron ingots. We really need to get this power up and running so we can get that storage thing going wherever it is. Then all will be wonderful in our world here. So 2 tin gears. That means we can make 2 parts of the machine frame. We're going to need some smelted glass. I wish I knew where my sand was. There it is. Let's do half a stack. Just going to chuck it in here. There we go. Satsuma is an orange, says Neil. It's also my name, apparently. Coupler says, well, X, please use XNet for transfers of item and power. I'm here to teach you. Well, if you're going to do that, you need to tell me what to do, because, I mean, a lot of mods don't really explain themselves. Spangleboo says this song is so cute. It is, isn't it? It's wonderful. Where in Wales did you go? I used to live near the west coast. It is so beautiful, says Princess Sheep. Went to Lake Vermley, cycled there one day, and cycled to a waterfall as well. I really love it up there. So, every time I go, I love it. That's all I can say. Okay, now we can make 2 of those. Wonderful. And are we going to need copper gears on both of them? Looks like we are. Invar as well. And then gold and redstone. 2 pieces of gold. We got that. We'll grab one of those for the redstone. And that is that taken care of. So one of the things we needed was Invar. I believe I have some Invar ore somewhere. Iridium? Oh no. Oh wait a minute. Please don't be difficult. Please don't be a difficult one. Oh no! No, this game conspires to hate me. I just wanted to do something simple and now we're going down the rabbit hole again. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, this game, eh? Wait a minute. Nickel and iron? Alloy smelting? I don't have an alloy smelter yet, do I? Can I do it in anything else? Can I do it in an induction smelter? An induction smelter requires the Invar. So how will we make the Invar then? I don't want to make that. We did that in the other mod pack and it was horrible. What's an alloy furnace? Ah, that looks... Oh, refracted clay. Okay, that starts with something relatively simple. I like this. Block of sand and some clay. Okay, that's pleasing. That's much more straightforward. This isn't gonna tax my brain. So let's go ahead and grab this. Now I think we've got to smelt that into bricks. Let's take that coal, pinch it. And we should get what we need here. X, you can make Invar blend from pulverized iron and nickel dust. Just smelt it. Wouldn't we need to mix them together in something though? Or are you saying you can craft Invar blend? You know, you might be right. One of these is Invar. Or maybe not. Well, pulverized nickel. I'll tell you what, I don't want to get too carried away here, but Invar blends made from pulverized nickel and iron, and then you smelt that into ingots. Good stuff. You see, you've got to have the knowledge when you play the mod packs. I ain't got none of it, but we know we're going to put those bricks around a furnace. In fact, we're going to start ripping the furnaces out here, so I'm just going to pinch a furnace for crafting that. So that gets us back on track with the pulverizing and the stuff and the things. So we need, oh goodness me, we need things. Copper gears. Let's find our copper supply. One day we'll be able to search for the items. It'll be wonderful. There's some copper there. I'm gonna go smelt that in case I can't find the rest of it. JRBDC says sometimes chat can be helpful. I think chat is helpful most of the time because I need a lot of help. And they help me. Okay, this is done. Wonderful. So, surrounds that around a furnace, and we've got an alloy furnace. Cool. Well, I guess that can go back there in the middle. Sweet! Right, and now we need to make Invar, which we were looking at here. So, that thing requires some nickel and some iron. The question is, do we have the nickel? And is it smelted? Where do we get the nickel ore from? I've got a feeling that's not an ore. Oh, please don't be more rabbit holing. I can't deal with rabbit holes about now. How do we make it good, sir? Where you are from nickel ore. We haven't discovered any nickel ore in the world yet, I believe. So we need to go out there and find it. Let's just do a quick check through these chests. Let's do some sortage. Right, it's going to throw something on the ground. I knew it'd do that. We've got 2 nickel ingots. Cool, that might just be enough, because isn't it 2 iron to go with it? So I don't know where we got those for, but that'll do. It saves us a caving mission. And I think I ran out of iron ingots wherever they are. Also, I've got loads of copper in my inventory. Cool, you don't want to smelt. That's interesting. Voodoo Beard in chat, since they invented the game of football. What? England is the home of football, says iLoveCat. Since when? Yeah, since always. We invented it. Jeez. Come on now. Plus I think we have like the largest extensive amount of teams and tiers of football. Here in the UK, we have 4 professional leagues, then we have a semi-professional league, the conference, then we have several layers of regional leagues which get divided up into like sort of low-key pub area competitions. Everything in our football pyramid is linked, so if you started a team tomorrow, you know, you can technically work your way up to the Premier League. Ain't gonna happen. But when in the FA Cup, every team in the country can participate. So in the qualifying stages, like if you started a team and you played on a field near a pub or something like that with your mates, you, in theory, if you win all your games, you will climb up through the competition and you can play Manchester United or one of the biggest teams, you know. Very rarely does it happen. We've seen over the years some very small teams make their way up in some interesting matches, but never that far. But it's technically possible. The whole thing is linked together in a really brilliant way. Voodoo Beard says there are more people registered as footballers by FIFA in China than there are people living in Australia. That's crazy. That's craziness. Kev Matthews says no, soccer is better, race car, and I don't even like soccer that much. Okay. Accrington Stanley says Princess Sheep. I think I've been to their stadium. But they're like a conference team. Are they league football now, or did they waddle back down again? I'm not sure. Kev Matthews says, but college American football, that is fun to watch. When I watched football at Wembley, American football, that was terrific. But talking about it with people, people often say that college football is a little more interesting than the professional league. I think it might be because it's not as high level that it can be more fun and interesting, which might sort of not sound so great, but it makes sense if you watch sports. How can I describe it? Like, it's like you might not want to watch the best Minecrafter in the world. You might want to watch the derpiest one. It's kind of like that, you know. There's other types of entertainment. You don't have to be good at a game. You can be horrendously bad at it as well. Jeez. What am I encouraging? I think we need 4 of those because we're making 2 machines. Wonderful. Now the other one needs some flint and then a piston. So iron, redstone, we got that. We need some cobble in my inventory. Let's make sure 1, 2, 3, 4. We got those. Then the flint is the other thing that we need. Flint and logs, planks even. 1, 2, 3. I'll use these up for a second. There it is. Sweet. And now the flint.
Let's do it on this.
There's one there. Alright, so there we go. Asuma, would you ever play PUBG? I don't know what PUBG is, but maybe. If I knew what PUBG was, I might go and play it. Spangleboo says, wait a second, Asuma, are you telling me that there are other better Minecrafters I could be watching? No! No, I'm not saying that! Shut up! I'm the best! I'm the best there is. There's no better entertainment than this. Okay? Alright, no, there's not. There's not Minecrafters out there who forget everything all the time. Jeez. It's the norm. Do you have tea? I don't know. Have a drink, Sir Spanglebear. Okay, I'll have a drink. Delicious tea. Morgan Corn says some kind of Fortnite shooter. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. The government left the game. I wasn't aware that the government could join the game. Also, how do they have a space in their name? That's not a normal thing. I think the government might be hackers. Right, induction smelter. We got that. Pulverizer. We have it. Now what we've got to do is put it in this little area. That thing's kind of useful, that alloy furnace. I think we might keep that. In fact, didn't we need one of these things to... Oh, I've got a feeling that's definitely not the thing I needed. Oh no! Oh no! Have I done it again? No, it was an induction smelter. Thank goodness. Whew. Right, so how do I get the recipe for just hardened glass? I guess I should probably write it here, right? So, regular hardened glass. Where are you? Why are you not a thing? Huh. Okay, hang on. That's... No, wait, yeah, that's correct. Oh. Am I going mad? Am I going... Wait. Block hardened, glass hardened. Hard N-edited. Yes, that's what I typed in. Now I'm definitely confused. Pulverized, obsidian and lead, says For Army Little Pony. You are right. I'm pretty sure that is it. But I would like to see it. It's just not here, is it? Search hardened glass, says Stormwig. Let's try it that way around. See, now we have all of these. Oh, there it is. Oh, I must have been skipping over it. Surely not. Okay, so hardened glass is lead and obsidian, which we must put into our pulverizer. So we must find the lead. I believe I got a little bit of lead somewhere. Maybe here, maybe there. But I have to go on a lead run again. There's my lead. And obsidian, I believe I've got a stash of somewhere. There it is. Cool. Now we've got to get power to it. And that's not going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem. Alright. So you need the power. No, don't do that. Wait a minute. Does that mean it puts the juice... Hey, that might actually work in a weird way. I think what we might need now is our energy transfer conduit. That might just be the simplest way of doing this. To get us started. Oh boy. The fun of trying to find things. So that's a fluid transfer node. Where's the energy transfer node? Let's come back here for a second. Quartz glass is all dictionary to hardened glass, says Save Mars. I wish you'd have told me that earlier, because we wouldn't need to have done anything we've done for the last half an hour if that was so. Right, do you only get one? Ah, that's why we don't have another one. You only get one. Okay, so apparently quartz glass. Oh, is that quartz glass? Ah, it has things I might not have. Quartz powder. Okay, and that's glowing. So, crushed quartz can be pulverized. So if we pulverize our quartz, hey, that's probably a quicker way of doing things, right? I thought you were active for a second there. How many pieces of this stuff do we get for one recipe? 4. Then for our flux duck, I'm not sure we need too much more. Let's start off with 10 of those. Okay, now we've got to get power to it. And we just learned that what I was trying to do a second ago won't work. I think if we pick this up, just put it next to it for now. It loses the power. I'm going to say that'll be our best bet. So that way it gets some power. Please don't tell me it's incredibly slow. It's incredibly slow. Of course it is. Right. Cuplex says X. Just use XNet for power transfer. How many times do I have to say it, man? Just saying, just use this, just use that. Hey, Cuplex, just use the whatsamajigger that I just invented. I mean, like, I have no idea how to use this stuff. That's why I'm trying to do something that I can understand. And I can understand what's in the NEI. So I'm going to use the NEI. There's going to be a whole panel, 5 wide. And then we'll put some logs up the top there. Read the rest of my message, says Cuplex. I did read the message. Oh, jeez, this guy's shooting me. Hang on. Hang on, good sir. Good sir. Please. Not in the base. Where did you come from as well? You're a filthy butt kicker. And now I'm in a hole. Maybe that's where he came from. Smelt quartz in alloy smelter to get glass, says Samar. I don't think I have an alloy smelter. Lava Mob says I'd be even more clueless. Clueless is certainly the word. You can't tell someone who's clueless to use a thingamajigger, because I don't know what the thingamajigger is. Right. Let's bring this bit over. And then that's going to be our panel right there for the next part of the base. What did we do over in this corner? I think I might do something similar. We'll have a little opening, because we're going to keep the room in a nice, big, sort of symmetrical layout, I guess. Oh, jeez, lag spike of doom and death. Okay, so it's 2 there. Yep, 2 again. And that means the next part goes across like this. This is the next part of the base right there. X-Tone says we are all dying inside. I believe not. I believe that is not the case. Cuplex says you're a dirt. Read my full message, search up XNet and JNI and make the book from it. I'm not gonna. I said it. I'll say it again. I'm not. If you want to, I appreciate the help. I really do. But you got to help me on a way that I understand. You know, like if. Would you be able to help me with quantum string theory? Probably not. Probably not something you can teach over a Twitch chat, right? Now, this ain't quantum string theory, but I am a derp. So you got to think like that. Like simple things that I can understand are the way that we can get going here. If you're going to hit me up with crazy mods that I don't really get, I'm not going to just pick them up and understand them as we go. It's not how my brain works. I mean, I even watched a tutorial on that mod, and it was... I thought it was going to be easy, and then I tried to use it, and I was like, whoa, this is tricky. I can help with quantum string theory, says Neil. I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could. But it would be lost on me, you know. This would not be a place to go into the old quantum string theory. Booger Bomb says the XNet GUI isn't intuitive enough for X to use. Exactly. Need to use intuitive stuff. What are we doing, says Diaz? We're actually waiting for something to smelt so we can make some cables and start to automate a little bit of power from our bonsai setup. That's the way we're going to get some power through the power of the trees. Stan Games says, I cannot help with that theory. Where'd it go? Did it put it... It put it to the side. I started to think those blocks, they can transfer items automatically. Jeez, that was frightening. I thought we'd lost all of our stuff then. So now I can make this. Yes, 2 lots please, thank you very much. And you can be used to make a Fluxel Duxel thing. I hope. Supposedly. Someone in chat said we could, and we can't. Someone in chat said we could and we can't. So, jeez, back to square one. Back to square one. This is why you don't listen to people in chat, peeps. They're always wrong, every single time. Every single time. Let's... Oh, I guess that can go back in there. We're not using that again. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. Mate Amargo says, okay, I'm out. Bye, people. Good luck with your quantum mechanics, X. Thanks. I doubt we're going to do anything crazy like that today. Somewhere in the middle of this room, we're going to end up with a nice old bed or something set up. It's not always going to be this janky. We're just doing the basics right now. 3 plus 5 equals 8 is this right, says Camo J. I believe it is. Unless it's a trick question, in which case it's probably still right. So we've got our pulverized lead. This thing's got some juice in it now. Sweet. Now we need obsidian, which I'm pretty sure I had in my inventory, and it appears to have disappeared. Slightly alarming. It's not in my inventory. Is it in here? There was 13 of it. Now there's 44 over here. Let's go ahead and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, doesn't it use a certain amount compared to the other one? Isn't it hardened glass we're making? 4 obsidian to each lead. So we actually need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 20 in total. There we go. You need to disable the auto output in the pulverizer, says Little Pony. Yeah, good idea actually. Let's go. Oh, I could have just pressed that one actually, I think. Oh, this is 4 per one. Oh, so I need 5. Great. Great. Everything is just a trick in this game, isn't it? It's just a trick. Okay, that'll do the right thing as well. Shame about the power there going to waste. Put some sticks in, and it will be giving this thing some juice now so it can do its job. Cool. Removing better foliage helps if your potato is a PC. If your PC is a potato, says Smoke4. I'm sure it does. Open the chance cube, says Stan. Oh yeah, we'll do that in a little bit. We'll open the chance cube. Right now, though, I want to make sure this thing is going. So, we're going to get the material that we need to make the thing. What is the thing? That's what we need to find out next. Item duct. Brain eventually kicked in. Success. Item duct, here it is. Hey, this song's cool. I don't recognise this one as much. Oh, we're listening to the Tonari sound. Wait, is this thing on shuffle? Is the music on shuffle? We'll soon find out, peeps. This song... How is it on shuffle? This doesn't... I didn't know this had a shuffle mode. Well, it obviously does. I don't think it is. I think the I think the music's on shuffle, but I don't know how it is or how to turn it off. So we want the item duct. Okay, so we need tin either side of one piece. Wow, that's good. Where are our tin ingots? There they are. Okay, we're literally just waiting on that machine then. Maybe you are going insane, says Ollie. It's quite possible. I'm waiting for this song to end. It's only a short one. Jeez, a few more seconds. Oh, we should disable auto output on that as well. Stream title still says Mintzraft, says Dakota. Dakota, well done. I was curious if anyone would even notice last stream. No, we're not. What? Maybe it's just gone. Time has gone by that quickly. Let's see. If I delete all the songs before it, it's 2 hours. The playlist is 2 hours 54 minutes, so it's just shot down by about 46 minutes. Oh, we've been streaming for 46 minutes. I got so confused when I looked at the playlist. I was like, "What?" I'm just constantly perplexed, aren't I? Right. So this item duct might be able to move. Sorry, it should be able to mix both. Oh, where's the power duct now? We need the one that does power and the one that does items. They should be able to mix in the same spot together. Now, if I could find it, that would be wonderful. Where is the flux ducts? I'm looking at you. Leadstone flux ducts and an item duct. So if these go into the same spot together, like someone in chat told me they would. These people in chat are conspiring against me to waste my time, I swear. They don't go in the same block together, unless I'm doing it wrong. So we can't use that. Well, that sucks. Am I doing it wrong, peeps? X, are you broken, says Spanglebow? And Randy Nicole says, I just figured you were trolling everyone with the spelling X. Or it was more of a joke. It wasn't like an attempt to troll. It was more just a funny joke. I thought, jeez. Neil says, "Yay, 45 minutes of good, wholesome, productive fun." This is what I don't like about modded Minecraft. It's difficult to get stuff done sometimes. You could have just made opaque item ducts without hardened glass. Well, unfortunately, I didn't know that. Only Ender IO goes in the same block. Well, I mean, I was trying to avoid using Ender IO, so maybe I can't avoid using Ender IO. Maybe what we'll do then is we'll run power through the middle, so we have... Actually, which one of these was harder to do? Maybe we should run our item ducts through the middle like this. And then have power on top and bottom. So if we go grab these, I guess for now, we'll sit them at the bottom. And then we'll have those two there. So it can power both of those machines. Let's grab our survival generator. Alright, so then we need our bonsai stuff. We'll simulate it by having a chest connected to the item duct for now. And we'll see how that works. So, chest over here. We've got one more item duct, we might as well place it. Okay, so if all the bonsai stuff makes its way over to this chest, we'll put it there for now. What are we going to have here? Sticks, leaves, wood and saplings are going to be coming through. Ah, don't you need a servo with this? If X wants to have all-in-one cables, he should make the connector from XNet, says Cuplex. So XNet can do all-in-one, not just the other thing. Because we could make this, but it wants quite clear glass, which is probably a pain in the bum. It looks like it's from Ender IO. Alright, Cuplex, you win. What about your XNet thing, then? Craft the connector and place it next to your machine. I mean, there's lots of connectors. This is the problem. There's lots of connectors. Let's put those things back in there. Oops. Any connector, apparently. Hang on. How do you make one? How do we make a connector? I don't understand that. Click on the blue connector. Is there multiple blue ones? Facade. But it already needs a connector. That's what I don't get. Didn't we make this thing already? No, we made the controller. What else is in this mod? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay, am I supposed to make those? Second recipe. Which one's the second one? Oh, this down here. Haven't we done this already? We don't have shulker boxes. If you click on the blue connector and look down, it says Cuplex. You can use a chest as X-Stone. That sounds familiar. I think we did this already, didn't we? Alright, let's grab some chests here. Ah, lapis. We'll get some lapis. Alright, so we made a connector. And I'm supposed to put that next to where I want power. Which would be here. Neil says, you did this before, but for the controller, it's not too hard. Okay. So, that can go there. It's connecting to other stuff. Jeez, why is it so difficult? Name? Oh, goodness me. My name is Asuma! Hi. Let's get rid of these. I'm not sure if I want it connecting to that yet, but it connects to it. Little Echo says, does the music seem a little loud for anyone, or is it just me? I could always turn it down a fraction. God, the slide is so microscopic. You have to... like that. There you go. Turn it down a fraction. J-Man Explorer says, this seems super complicated. I know, right? Then place another connector onto the controller block. Another connector onto the controller block. So same thing we just did, but with redstone. Like that. Whoa! I like that. Okay, it doesn't appear now. Use cables from that mod to connect them too. Okay, cables from the mod to connect the two. So I guess it's got to be blue, right? Ah! String, redstone and gold. One piece of string. I possess redstone and gold. Gold nuggets. I thought we might already have some. I have a string farm, so that's good. Here we go. Hey, there we go. Alright, so is this transferring power? Oh, they don't have anything in to create power. Jeez, we have just way too much stuff here, don't we? Okay, they're generating power. Now, I don't know how to tell if it's doing it. These... the top ones still need... right, the power's going up, but they're also connected at the bottom. Let's... and at the side, to be fair. Let's get rid of these ones. Right, so it's not getting power to it. X, the controller block next to your crafting table. This block here. X, you need to place a controller next to the controller. I need 2 of them. Controller. Ah, we've got to make some redstone-y bits again. Jeez, this inventory is too full for my liking. Branton says, should have just used flux. Ah, flux didn't work. We tried that. Now we need some sticks. We need some redstone. Gonna need some smooth stone. And some quartz. Where be the quartz? I don't see no quartz, people. It's probably in my inventory. No, it's not in my inventory. There it is. Bam. X and reading isn't the best combo, says Brandos. I mean, it's pretty tricky to read while streaming and talking and also playing a computer game. It taxes your brain space. I think we're going to need like 7 torches. Actually, no, just one of those. 1, 2, 3. Alright, those are parts of it. Controller, machine frame. Trees, just it goes on and on, doesn't it? It goes on. Neil says, Cuplex said you need to place one connector next to the machine and one next to the controller. Okay, is that a machine block? One next to the machine and one next to the controller. Okay, let's go up here. Controller. It's the wrong thing. Jeez. Okay, so lapis, gold nuggets, and iron. Up, getting my butt kicked again. Jeez, you're a meanie. You're a rude one. Get out of here. Lapis. Oh, we already got that. Am I running low on something? I think I'm running low on iron now. Okay, let's put the stone back in there. Let's get this iron smelted up. We've already got some more up here. Excellent. Just going to chuck that over there. Going to litter. And I believe that means we can make the thing in the middle. Cool. And then we can make the controller. And now we've got to put the controller next to our machine, I think, over here. If I understood. Whoa, that made it do something. Oh, because it's taking power from it. Cool. Cuplex says you already have a controller. Just place a connector next to your existing controller. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, okay. I've got to make a connector. Right. So it's that one again. I think I have everything still in my inventory. No, I'm missing the gold. Hey, I should have the gold. Bam. Wrong one. Where's the right one? There it is. Cool. So I'm supposed to put that next to this machine. Ooh. Double click. Oh. Oh. Okay, that... oh, it's flashing. That's kind of cool. Except, how do I stop you from doing that? Do I just... please, stop! Okay, thank you. Thank you. Pyroburnium says, how many derps do we need for this? I got no idea how many. Oh, geez, I missed a noise in my ear. Hannes Montanez, thank you so much for subscribing with Amazon Prime. I appreciate that. 20 minutes ago, and I missed it. I haven't looked at my notifications for 20 minutes. That is kind of terrible. If you're still here, please forgive me for my awfulness. Alright, peeps. What we're supposed to do now, Cuplex, is break this controller into middle if the room. And now what? It's useless. This is useless. Why would you tell me that now, Cuplex? That's more like it, says Pyroburnium. Shituku says, XVXI, rest your eye, it's an hour already. Oh, goodness me. Right, I'm going to have to turn the timer thing back on because it stopped working on my phone. Is it going? Start. Right, there we go. It's set an hour. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for an eye reminder. If you've been watching the stream for an hour, it's time to look away from your iPad, your computer screen, your TV, or whatever you're watching on it. Just let your eyes gaze off into the distance and let them have a break from the bright lights of your screen. The eye doctor told me I've got to do this every hour. Look away for 5 minutes. I ain't going to look away for 5 minutes, jeez. I mean, I'm trying to do a stream here. But look away for a moment. Oh, jeez, fell in a hole. And there we go. Place the connector next to your controller near the generators. Wouldn't it make more sense to put that... Hang on, I've already got one of those things over there. That's the problem. Oh, jeez. Okay, those blocks don't have... like a, I think they just take up a whole block, if that makes sense. Like, you can't rest on the ledge there, unfortunately. Let's go move this thing. Okay, let's try not to fall in the hole. Okay, it doesn't want me to place it here. Maybe it's a bit funky. Maybe it's a bit of a funky monkey. Right. Oh, we can see the leadstone flux duct. That is interesting. Still not getting power. Maybe it doesn't work like that. Let's break that. Let's put this here. Nope. It doesn't want to connect to it. I mean, if it's not going to connect to it, what am I supposed to do? Neil says, this is funny to watch because nothing is going right. This I've tried to explain that it doesn't always work, trying to explain something complicated over a stream, but no one listens to me. Everyone's telling me that I should do it anyway. Cublex says, extras craft the manual. It's better than me trying to help in chat. Jeez, okay. XNet manual. Didn't we make that already? Isn't that like in a chest? Do you know, Cuplex, what I really wanted to do was get this thing up and running, but I guess we've still got to get the power situation sorted out. Well, there's a book. Starters. What was it again? String? Redstone. I think I got those things in my inventory. Alright, so what's in this fancy book? XNet is all about networking and transporting items, liquids, energies and information through the world. Using cables you connect various machines and blocks, and in the controller you can configure how things move through the created network. A cable can send all kinds of information. You don't need different cables for items, energies or liquids. XNet is also very efficient and scalable. Cables are not tile entities and you can create huge cable networks without performance differences. That sounds pretty good. A basic network or local network is represented by a number of machines and blocks connected using cables. and connectors and 1 controller. Every network needs 1 controller and not more, and it is the block that does the actual work. On a single network you can have up to 8 channels for items, liquids, energy and information. You can configure these channels in the UI of the controller. Every channel has to be connected to as many blocks of machines as you want using connectors. Has to be. Oh, can be connected, right. Reading is fundamental, says Smoke4. Stan Games says open the chance cube, please. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. Advanced networking. Using routers one can connect multiple networks. A single router can connect up to 6 networks, 1 for each side. To do that, simply connect the network to the router using a normal connector. That sounds a bit complicated. Channels are only visible to the router if they are named. This can be done in the UI of the controller. These channels are called named channels. A named channel can be published in the router by giving it a published name. Let's skip ahead a little bit here. So 4 channel types. Okay, a logic channel. Interesting. That'll be lost on me. Network color. Oh, we got a noise in the air. It's British Nick subscribing. British Nick, thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time as we make next to no progress on trying to get power sorted out in the base. Geez, it's not going very well, is it? I appreciate your support though. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so where did we get to? Network color. Right, yeah, that sounds a bit advanced as well. Something to do with logic. Color cables. Ooh, okay. So I think they allow you to separate the connectors. I think by colouring the cables they don't mix, something like that. There's a lot of stuff to read here. Which bits do we actually need to read? Because all I want to do is get some power going. Oh, is that it? Did we read? Oh, we looked at everything. Well, that's not too much. So I don't know what to do. Okay. Energy. Should I type my name there? No. Okay, hang on, we did that before. Let's see, was there something in the book about energy? We read color connector. Connector is a part of a cable that can be used to connect to a machine. Placing a connector will automatically make a connection to any suitable block around it. Note that a connector in itself is not sufficient to do something. You need to actually create a connection in the controller. So we've got to create the connection in the controller. And that's that block there. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to click create. Okay, we definitely did something. Maybe I should call that one Asuma then. It's a terrible name for a channel, I'll give you that. So now that we've done that... Oh, right, okay, so when we click on there... Now that's different. Also, I've got no idea what these are. My god, this is confusing. So, I think that's... Hang on, what are we looking at when we look here? What's the difference between these two? Looking at minus 3, 3, minus 3, 4. Minus 3, 4, so... Okay, I don't know what I did there. But I've permanently... It's because I clicked there, isn't it? Right. So if I click here... I don't know how to remove it. Right. Which side to operate, insert... We want to extract power. Maybe we just extract power on both of them. That seems to be doing something. Does the power come in here? The power... We're moving power around! Jeez! I can't believe it! And this was supposed to be easy. Just use XNet, they said. Jeez, bloomin'... Need a reward for this. So, do you get power? No. Do I have to configure this every single time? That's kind of a pain in the butt. Because... Well, there'll be a new one here, right? Oh, it shows you the... So it showed us the machine. Right. That doesn't look like that. But the other one does. So that means we know... Insert. Yeah, insert or extract. Wow. Okay, okay. That time it was... Jeez. Hockey Monkey says this is why he doesn't post videos about Foolcraft. Well, now you get an idea as to how long it takes me to make Foolcraft videos. Modded Minecraft is a pain in the backside, basically. This is what happens when you avoid Ender.io stuff, X, says HKL. Yeah, Ender.io, there's a reason that I was good at using that mod, because it's easy to use. So if we want to make more of these connectors, we're going to need lapis, which is kind of tricky. So blue dye, where can we farm blue dye, peeps? What am I not thinking of that's blue and can be dyed? Like, nothing vanilla, it's always been lapis. So, flowers maybe on the surface. Blue wool, don't think that's really a thing. I think there was, oh, blue artificial dye. Dye mixer? What does that do? Does it produce dye from power? Little Echo says, how do send sub notification to the stream? I think it might be in a delay at the moment. I noticed they come through in batches. So, Little Echo, thank you for your sub. If that is so, I'll read it out when it comes through. Make a sheep farm. They passively drop dye, says Face Torch. That was something I absolutely wanted to do. And what about making golden lassos for that? Like, we've got golden lassos here. 8 XP, I could make a few of those, pick up some sheep, breed them, and then we could have a dye farm. That was actually a project that I wanted to do. So maybe we make 4 of those to begin with. Let's go ahead and shift click them. Now, is it 8 levels? Yes, it is. So maybe we can make 4 tops. Right, I'm definitely going to have to clear this inventory again. Now, the next thing we need to do is put this near the other thing. I mean, it's not ideal. It's got to go next to a controller, right? Like that. And then it will appear up here. So it'll insert power to it now. Or not. Maybe there's no more power. It might have taken all the power away. All of the juice. So there's different channels. I guess those, yeah, those are the channels. Well, whenever that gets power, I believe it means that we can start to link all of these inventories together, which would make storing and moving items around a heck of a lot easier. So I think I'll just start to dump stuff in here now. And let it be. Right. Let's go make that 4th one. Bam, and we'll keep the rest of our XP. That's a lot of XP we just wasted. Possibly wasted. Alright, so we go looking for sheep. Bring them back. That way we'll get the dyes we need to make the stuff. JRBD BC says, the fight with every modded Minecrafter ever. Oh, you mean the do it my way fight? That's the way it goes. You need a connector underneath the crate first, says Cuplex. Well, I mean, if we're going to make more connectors, we're going to need to go get some sheep. That was a great idea, by the way. I really want to. Watch him not find any sheep. X-Tone. We saw some, and I got a mini-map, okay? Pyro Burnham says, yes, the sheep side quest. It was actually something I wanted to do from the beginning, was get some sheep. Can I make wheat grow by farting? Oh no! Pretty landscapes gets destroyed by hideous ugly creeper. I can't stand these sneaky devils making the place look like a ruckus. Jeez, it'll grow back. We'll try and make it look like it is on a creeper hole, but it clearly is. Clearly is a creeper hole. There's no way of disguising it. Hopefully that's good enough. Right. Sheep, where art thou? Are thy on thine mini-map? Thine mini-map, tell me where the sheep are, basically. I can't see any sheep. No sheep there. Surely there will be some sheep nearby. I don't know where the icon for the sheep is. Let's just do this the good old-fashioned way. Creeper is sad now, says Dracula. Do dead things have feelings? I think not. Scalvern says landscape gets destroyed or improved. I don't think it gets improved by a creeper blast. Unless that's what you want to see, some sort of apocalyptic Armageddon where there's loads of holes in the ground everywhere. Is there open blocks elevators, says JR? Probably, but I don't have any ender pearls. I had 2 ender pearls, I used them. Right. Mr. Sheep. We have stolen you. They said I wouldn't get any sheep. I've got 1 already. I see string off in the distance and piggies. And it's string. Hey, wait a minute. We've got to look out for fruits and foods of things we haven't gathered yet. I don't think we've gathered these. Cherries. Bam. Now they're mine. That was a good find. Do you know what I didn't bring with me? I didn't bring a bed. That just looks like a normal regular apple. I believe we've got these ones. These are peaches, aren't they? Walnuts. Oh no, we don't have walnuts. I'll take those. And if you see a sheep, you gotta shout sheep in chat. Cuplex says, can we congratulate X on successfully making a network? If you'd like to, go right ahead. But I think it took me too long. I think some people might be disappointed. Took me like an hour and a half to figure out how to do that. Jeez. I don't know what to say. More walnuts. Wait, did I hear a... I literally walked past one. I was like, I heard a sheep. I definitely heard a sheep. Camo J, Roman Empire II, thank you for the sheep reminder. Didn't bring a bed, better grab some sheep then, says Reign of Kindo. There's a band called Reign of Kindo, right? Or am I getting things in my brain muddled up? Yes, we need the sheep that I'm now capturing, so maybe not. I thought, as I approached, this place looks interesting, but it looks like... Do I have a neighbour? Because I desperately don't want to intrude on anyone's area with my foolish derpiness, you know. I'm sure this neighbour won't mind X getting a little bit of wheat, you know, for the breeding. It's all been grown up. Looks like they haven't been harvesting it, you know. I'm just here doing a service. Just making sure this stuff can grow again. But clearly someone has been here. Scar is your neighbour, says Ollie95XZ. Okay. Good to know. I will have to mention to Scar that I am now his neighbour. Is he permanently settled here, or is this a... Actually, it kind of looks like there's been maybe a little bit of renovation. Maybe Scar put this wood? That's a giant chest, okay. What's with the zombies, man? I was trying to avoid them. Okay. There's lots of zombies here. There's lots of stuff. Oh! I think Scar might have a poop dye farm. This might be a thing that the fools do. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We're going to do it just like that. Just like that, peeps. Just like that. Let's pinch some more of Scar's wheat. I should probably leave. Oh, no, you're not supposed to go in there. I should probably leave, actually, because I might end up spoiling something. But I need more sheep, right? I need 2 more. Where on earth could we find some sheep? Jeez, I know why there isn't many in this area, because they've already been pinched, that's why. Your base is as far as his main base. I'm not sure what that means. Oh god, I'm going to cough. No sheep here, I wonder why. Someone in the area pinched them all, that's why. I think I see some over here. I see some sheep, peeps. They hanging out. Camo J says that sounded bad. It's a little bit of a tickly thing going on. Don't know why. That was Scar's starter base, and his main base is far from that one as yours. Does that mean it's nearby? Because I'm right close to that one, is the point. So it's not his base. Gotcha. Peeps in chat saying sheep. I appreciate you letting me know, but we've got all we can handle. I switched PCs and I lost the password and had to look for it, says D's Nuts Lover. Well, I hope you got your passwords. You should keep all of your passwords secure and organised so you don't have to remember them. The best passwords are ones that you don't know. And that is not a joke. Surprise Tobber says X, I recommend to use a dye mixer to reduce severe lag from sheepage. Oh! Oh, will you tell me that now? Jeez. That's just the way with modded Minecraft, isn't it? It's always going to be we're so far into this and someone suggests using something else. How does the dye mixer work? Does it give us power from dye? Because I spotted it earlier and I mentioned it, but I didn't get a response at the time. Dye mixer can't produce bone meal though, says Pyroburnium. Well, maybe we keep the white sheep and we get the dyes for all of the other ones the other way. Isn't this where my base is? Oh, it's this river here. Right? Yeah, look at that creeper blast. Never forget. Hashtag never forget the creeper blast. 4 sheep wouldn't be that bad if he doesn't breed them, says X-Tone. Asuma, when are you planning on playing HC again, says Batmus. When 1.13 comes out. Same plan as last time. Can you explain this mod to me, says Eon Judgment. Which mod? There's lots of them. I kind of need... Actually, I was going to say I need some grass down here. I technically don't. I would like them to have a nice grassy area to reside in. But for now, I think what we'll do... we could put them in a pit, but a pit's a bit unfriendly, isn't it? So if they're down at that level... I think I know what I'm going to do here. We're going to put in a little bit of glowstone for light. Then we're going to have some dirt, which will eventually become grass at a later point in time. Are there dye trees, says X-Tone. No, but there's a dye mixer. I've got a feeling we might be able to use that to our advantage. So for glowstone, we need a chisel, and we're going to need some wood from over here. That's the wrong type of wood. Have I run out of the type of wood that I need to build with? I have. That is most unpleasant. This stuff. Silverwood log. I believe we tried to grow a great silverwood tree up the top. Let's go check on it. Right, up here we go. Pyroburnium says, okay, actually off to bed. I have an intern to be awake for. Internship, okay, cool. Sheep do poop dyes, says J-Man Explorer. We know. We're trying to take advantage of it. Okie dokie. Right. I see oak trees. I don't see the trees that we need. Oh no. Wait a minute. That should be... Well, that one's grown, but not this one. Interesting. Great wood sapling. You have had a long time to grow. So that's the wood that I need, and then with the saplings we can replant. Replant, regrow, rebuild. Is that really all that I got? 4. That's kind of worrying. We need some self-sufficiency over here. Okay, so with that we can go finish doing a little bit of building. Once 1.13 is released, are you planning on keeping the current HC season or starting a new one, says Jav. People keep asking about the new Hermitcraft season. I keep telling them. We even had an announcement just the other day. Hermitcraft Season 6 will start after Hermitcraft Season 5 ends. You heard it here second, because I also said it here the other day. Jeez. When are you going to decide whether you keep playing Foolcraft after 1.13 comes out? I've already decided that, Toonkey. That's part of the deal, if you want to call it a deal. I don't know. Okay, let's go grab that. Grab this. Some of these, some of those. Which ones do I like? We're just going to put those in. Actually, those were the ones that we did before. So I've got a little bit of light down here. We're going to need some more slabbage. Slabbage cabbage. And we're going to need some dirt. That's going to be their home. It'll eventually become grass. I love this song, by the way. This song's wonderful. Does it break up that stuff there? It does. Let's pretend that isn't actually what we're looking at. Also, I'm going to put one there, just because... Wait, so does combining them together make them a full block? No. Wait, what just happened? I think we just... I think we found a bug. I think if you break a double slab, it disappears. Benny Baghdadi says, X, about 6 months ago I asked if you could do a Manson guitar cover, but you said that those songs are too easy, which I can understand. However, I think I found a song that may be challenging. It's called Astonishing Paranoia of the End Times. It's a bonus track on the live record, Last Tour on Earth 1999. Cool, tweet it at me and I'll check it out. I've not heard of that one before though. Alright, now we got some. Cool. Alright, so they're going to reside in this little area down here, and it's not going to be very big, unfortunately. Poor little sheepies. They're going to have too much of an area to reside in. But they ain't going to be able to escape. That's the most important thing. Can't have them escaping, jeez. Otherwise there'll be a madhouse in here. That was a weird gasp sound. I'm not sure if that was the song of the game. No, I'm hearing some grisly growling sounds behind me. I don't like the sound of that. Jeez. I'm so gonna get stuck in here, aren't I? I can see it already. See, didn't get any slabs back. I'm so gonna get stuck in there at some point. But that's where my little sheepies are gonna reside for now. Down in this hole. Right. Y'all gonna be pooping out some bone meal for me. And now we've got to look into this dye mixer business that I've been hearing about. So, this dye mixer, what does it do? Can anyone tell me? Because, I did ask. Gold gear, dyes, 3 different dyes. Do we have those dyes? I think they'll be easy enough. Well, they will be easy enough to get. Might already have some of them. X, dye the blue first to make them drop lapis. That doesn't make any sense. Dye what blue first? X, the dye mixer will need red, blue and green as well as powder and a lens. To do what? It mixes dye. Yeah, I get that. I get that. From what? I'm trying to understand how this block works. You know, do you give it power? Oh wait, there you go. It will produce dye more efficiently than normal crafting. It will give red dye, green dye and blue dye will fill in the colour buffers when given a laser lens. Will focus. So does it require dye or does it make it from power? I think it crafts dye. Carblex says X, the dye mixer isn't useful for you since it needs the base RGB colours to make other colours of dye. Oh. Well, if we had cheaper those 3 colours, we could use it to make more, I guess. I think. So we should probably breed these up then. It looks like actually we're not going to do the dye mix, we're going to have to breed these up. And get like one of each colour or something. The parrots and the bats. Anyway, peeps, that's why I'm going to have to wrap up this stream. It's a shorter one today because there is a pre-release video on the way. I'm going to have to go make that right now. Before the football, hopefully. Jeez. Got a noise in our ear right at the end here from Eldon S saying, have a nice day, X. Nice to see you again. It's been too long. My friend, thanks so much for the donation. I apologise about the timing. Jeez, right as I wrap up the stream. I hope you haven't just tuned in and saying hello because we're just wrapping it up. I feel guilty now. I feel bad. I'm sorry, my man, if that's the case, but that's it for us today. I plan on streaming again tomorrow, even though England are playing. Jeez, madman. Anyway, we are now going to end the stream and do a raid on someone else. So massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. As always, thank you for your support on the stream. And I'll see you soon with another one. And I'll send you over to Hypno for some more modded Minecraft. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you and see you later. Bye-bye.